ever wondered why is our earth called Prithvi? We say it so casually, Prithvi Lokam, Prithvi Mata, but behind this name, there's a profound story from our Puranas. A story of dharma lost and regained, of famine turned into abundance, and a story of King Prithu, the monarch who fed mankind. Welcome back to Curious Pri. If you are new to the channel, you know exactly what to do. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon for notifications. In the lineage of Dhruva was born a noble emperor named Anga. His rule was just and fair, and earth prospered under him. But destiny is never that simple. Now, Anga married Sunita, daughter of Mrityu, the very embodiment of death and decay. From that union was born a son named Vena. Now, Vena grew up far from dharma. When he took the throne, arrogance consumed him. He abolished yajnas, ridiculed the Vedas, and declared, "I am Brahman itself. My body houses all the gods. Why must I bow to anyone?" Imagine the plight of the people. No yajnas, no offerings, no dharma. The sages pleaded with him, reinstate the scriptures, accept the supremacy of Lord Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, but Vena refused. Finally, the rishis realized his darkness would destroy his world. Through the powers of mantras, they decided to end his life. But now, another problem arose. The earth was without a ruler, a leadership vacuum. And as the scriptures say, Raja hita bhumi na phalati. A land without a king shall not prosper or yield fruits. So crops failed, famine spread, mankind was on the brink of starvation. What were the rishis to do? Well, from Vena's body, they churned out two forms. From one side came a dark dwarf, the origin of the Nishadas. And from the other right arm emerged a radiant youth clad in golden armor, glowing with the aura of Vishnu. This was Prithu. At his coronation, the very oceans and rivers brought their treasures. Brahma himself declared, "Blessed by Vishnu, he shall be the first Chakravati Samrat, ruler of the four quarters." Earth rejoiced. Well, but soon another crisis struck. Bhumi Devi herself withheld her bounty. Roots dried, trees bore no fruit, and people cried out in hunger. When Prithu confronted earth, she fled in the form of a cow. Bow in hand, Prithu pursued her across the worlds. Exhausted, she finally surrendered. "Well, I am like your mother. If you slay me, how will mankind survive?" Prithu replied firmly, "Every element has a duty. The sun gives the heat, the moon gives the coolness, the wind gives us breath, and you must flourish too. Otherwise, life itself will perish." Bhumi Devi agreed, but with a condition. "Well, I shall yield, but teach your people not merely to take, but to cultivate responsibly. Make them self-reliant. Do not let them depend only on kings for their food." And so it happened. With his bow, Prithu leveled mountains into plains. He milked Bhumi in the form of a cow, drawing from her grains, herbs, and seeds. Agriculture was born. Humanity learned to till, to sow, to harvest. And from that day onwards, Bhumi came to be called as Prithvi, named after the king who made her fertile for all. Well, I think one of the things that this story definitely tell you is just the origin of Prithvi and Prithu. And what does this mean for us now? Well, Bhumi Devi's words still echo, right? Take, but with responsibility. As we talk about sustainability amongst other things, just as Prithu taught our ancestors to cultivate wisely, we too must remember that the earth is not inexhaustible. If we exploit her, she will withdraw her bounty. But if we preserve and protect, she will continue to nourish us. This is the eternal message of Prithu. Well, I think whether this is history or mythology doesn't matter, because I think our ancestors found an amazing way to teach us an important lesson of preservation, of sustaining our earth. And this is the eternal message of Prithu, that true kingship, true leadership is not ruling by fear, but in the sustenance of life, in feeding the hungry and in honoring Mother Earth. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did like it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Curious Pri. I'll see you next time with another story.